We've got ones that can see. Welcome everybody to today's show. If you haven't seen the 16, this is the way.
This is the way.
It's that narrow path,
Something was terribly wrong, but you couldn't figure out just what it was. You've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is
the way.
This is the way.
It's that narrow path,
You have to understand, most of these people are not fantasy from clubs. And many of them are still inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect.
There's a famine coming. Hard times are coming. Right now is just the beginning of sorrows. It's the grace of God. It's God being merciful and long-suffering to us. He's that kind of God. Stars. Every day such a town is a life page of theirs. I did myself. I felt life in me again. I've been sent back to my touches. And I come back to you at the turn of the tide.
it's that narrow path.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. It's 90 minutes a day. Out some mysterious videos that feel like a fever dream. But before we hop into that, go ahead and slam that like button right now so growing your numbers up on the algorithm. You don't even got to think about it later. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that sub button to sub up. Join the family. It's the most lit and active community on YouTube, period. But with that being said, guys, let's hop straight.
Someone wants my crown, but they don't understand the weight of it. In this city, power isn't given, it's taken, brick by brick. Someone wants my crown.
By the man who makes his purpose his focus gains both frustration, just done.
Someone wants my
I don't smart too far. Chase someone who walked away like you were nothing. You go silent, not to play games, but to protect your peace. No angry texts, no checking her stories, no trying to stay friends. You disappear not because you're weak, but because you finally remembered your value. Now what should you do? Focus on yourself. Level up. Hit the gym. Build your mindset. Get your money right. Not for revenge, but because you refuse to let someone else's choice define your worth. And if she comes back later saying she misses what you had, just remember, she didn't miss you when she was lying next to him. Remember this. Nobody watches you harder than the people who don't like you. So, give them a show they'll never forget. I'm not angry. I'm just done. That's Here's what people don't get. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just done with situations that disrupt my peace with people who don't love me the way I love them, who don't put in the same effort I do. Once I see you taking advantage of what I bring, whether it's family, friends, or relationships, it doesn't matter. I'm done. No anger, no frustration, just done. Most dangerous anger comes from someone with a good heart. They hold it in, they stay calm, they forgive. So one day, they can't anymore. Don't push a good person too far, because when they finally break, there's no going back.
If you want to destroy me, aim well. Because if you miss me, I won't miss you. I have never hated anyone. I simply excluded from my life those who disappointed me. You talk to me when you want something. I respond when I'm bored. I have accepted so many things that I will never accept again. You can leave my life whenever you want, but you won't come back. I haven't changed. I just opened my eyes to certain people. I trusted certain people too quickly. That was the only mistake I made. I have no desire to argue with them. I prefer to walk away because I'm just sick. I'm not resentful, but there are people with whom I prefer not to. I wish them neither good nor bad. If you are not following people information, you will probably never hear my voice again.
Wow.
Congratulations.
First, don't show you where this is.
I'm not fucking perfect, but at least I'm not a fake, lying, backstabbing, gaslighting, spineless, soul-sucking fuck like you. I don't pretend to love while shitting on people who actually give a fuck. I don't act loyal while chasing attention like the desperate, hollow, ego-starved piece of shit you are. I don't smile in faces and drag names through the dirt like a gutless little fuck. I may be fucked up, but at least I'm fucking real. You're a walking fucking lie. A two-faced, energy-leeching, narcissistic fuck with no heart, no soul, no fucking conscience. You fuck people over and cry when they leave. You cause chaos, then play the victim like the weak-ass bitch you are. So yeah, I'm not perfect, but at least I'm not.
Click keep doing that.
Gaslighting, self-obsessed piece of shit like you. Go fuck yourself.
I'm not feeling well. I don't know what happened to me. I can't sleep well at night. Sometimes I feel like I have no friends, relatives, love. Sometimes I feel like I am trapped in darkness. I just want to be happy, but I don't.
Always be prepared to lose anyone, because people change like seasons. Today you mean everything, but tomorrow you might mean nothing. One day they swear they can't live without you. The next, they act like you never existed. Loyalty is rare, and trust is fragile. Promises of forever often come with an expiration date. They will laugh with you when you're winning, but disappear when you're struggling. They will love you when it's easy, but leave when it gets tough. That's why you should never beg for a place in someone's life. Never chase, never force respect yourself enough to walk away when you're no longer valued. Because the real ones stay, and the fake ones fade. That's just reality. Karma says that somebody in your life is not right for you. God will continuously use them to hurt you until you become strong enough to let them go. Read that again. Joker once said, smile because it confuses people. Smile because it's easier than explaining what is killing you inside. I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve in a world that's lost its way. They laugh at me because I'm different. I I laugh at them because they're all the same. We stop checking for monsters under our bed when we realize they were inside us. They need you right now. But when they don't, they'll cast you out like a leopard. As you know, madness is like gravity. All it takes is a little push. For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice. When you see someone who's always calm, incredibly kind, and avoiding conflicts, be careful. This person notices everything. They remain silent because they know if they're let loose, it will hurt. They keep everything inside, choosing to stay calm. But the day it explodes, it's a real storm. And the one who triggered that anger will bear the brunt. Don't mistake their silence for weakness, because behind every smile, there is something that will surprise you.
There's two types of secret societies. One is the group like Masons, Bilderberg, Bohemian Grove, Council on Foreign Relations, Skull and Bones. They're not secret. People know they exist. They know who the members are. But what goes on is secret. That's the first group. Then there's the second group of secret societies, which are really secret, that no one's ever heard about, like the Brotherhood. The real secret societies.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody knows.
We need to go for the algorithm.
Yes. Brotherhood exists, but not the kind most people talk about.
Flipping heck.
Brotherhood ain't just guys hanging out, drinking, or calling each other bro. That's noise. Real brotherhood is rare. It's the man who checks on you without being asked. The one who tells you the truth, even when it stings. The one who shows up, not when it's easy, but when it's ugly. The one who wants nothing from you except to see you win. And you don't need many. 2 real brothers, greater than 20 surface friends. So yeah, brotherhood exists, but you don't start with it. You find your tribe first. And through loyalty, honesty, and time, that tribe becomes your brotherhood.
If you want me to be the bad guy, I'll be the bad guy. If you want me to be the good guy, I'll be the good guy. But I have no problem being both. Sometimes it's better to be the bad guy, because then you know really what the person think about you. Because when they say they like you, you don't know if they like you. But when they say they hate you, then you know they really hate you. But I make haters become my fan. That's my problem. So I need more haters.
I don't drink, I don't smoke or do drugs. I don't go to clubs, bars, or crazy parties. And I'm not out all night chasing bitches. I go to bed early, I wake up early, I work out, and I don't concern myself with any business that isn't my own. Most people think I'm boring, and I prefer it that way. It makes it easy to figure out who I don't need around me. You can all have your fun, but I have goals that require sacrifice and discipline. So I don't have time for distractions or distracted people. And if you think I'm boring, you fall into that category, and I don't want you in my life. And honestly, you probably don't want me in yours either, which is cool. We don't have anything in common anyway.
To see who I am is totally dependent on me. But who I am to you is totally dependent on you. Because I can be nice and I can be a motherfucking monster. And it all depends who you bring out. So remember, if you want to be respected, come with fucking respect. If you want to show yourself higher, be very fucking careful, my friend, because some people never fucking back off. So trust me, if you get to see the wrong side of people, check yourself, because maybe you approach the wrong way.
Why do men have 2 heads but don't use either one?
Same reason y'all women got 4 lips and can't keep them closed.
They forgot the times you helped, the times you stayed, the times you sacrificed. But they remember the one time you slipped, the one time you said no, The one time you put yourself first, that's the only part they kept. And that's fine. You don't remind them. You just see them for who they are. The ones who forget your loyalty are the first to measure your limits. And that's why you never explain. You just outgrow. If loyalty costs you yourself, it's not loyalty. It's control. Wake up. You've given too many people too much of you. Your time, your energy, your attention, your softness. You answered messages you should have ignored. You listened to opinions that never came from respect. You opened doors to people who never planned to stay. And every time you did, you felt a little emptier, a little drained, a little less like yourself. People don't value what is always available. They value what is earned. Some people deserve distance, some deserve silence, and some deserve nothing. Protect your access. Your peace depends on it. Wake up. Trust is the most expensive currency. It takes years to earn, and one betrayal to bankrupt it. They smile with their mouth while sharpening knives with their hands. You give them your secrets, they turn them into weapons. You give them your loyalty, they trade it for convenience. That's the cost of believing every handshake, every promise, every "I've got you." Trust is not given, it's tested. In actions, when no one is watching. Count your allies twice. Because in this world, betrayal doesn't come from strangers. It comes from the hand you held the closest. Wake up. The moment someone disrespects you, you bring them back to reality, not with rage, with precision. You look them in the eye and ask, what made you think you could address me like that? Because when you question disrespect, you expose delusion. They'll either pretend they did nothing wrong or try to twist your reaction into the problem. That's the moment you stop asking and start telling. You'll adjust how you speak to me. They won't like you, but they will respect you. Do you want to be liked or respected? Wake up.
But the truth about me is, I never fake care for anyone. When I choose to care, it's real, it's genuine, and it's because I want to, not because I expect something in return. I don't need anything from you to validate my actions or to make me feel like what I'm doing is worthwhile. What I give from my heart, without any hidden motives or strings attached. I believe in sincerity, in showing up for people, because it's the right thing to do, not because I'm looking for something in exchange. That's just who I am. If I invest my time, my energy, or my love, it's because you matter to me, plain and simple. I don't need anything in return. I just want to be there because I care. That's the kind of person I am, and that's how I choose to live my life. Let me make one thing clear. I don't care how important you are to me. The moment you make it clear that I'm not important to you, you become a stranger to me. I've learned that loyalty is everything. If you can't see my worth, then you have no place in my life. I don't waste time on people who don't value me. Respect is earned, not given, and I give respect to those who deserve it. But the moment you show me that you don't care, you lose my respect. You lose my trust. People come and go. I don't have time for games or for people who think they can treat me any way they like. Simple. You respect me, I respect you. You stand by me, I stand by you. But if you decide to walk away, don't expect me to follow. So if you're in my life, remember this. It's a privilege, not a right. I don't beg for attention. I don't chase after anyone. I focus on those who matter. If you agree, comment yes. I don't care what people say about me because I know exactly who I am. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Problems, they're just part of life. Facing them with a smile, that's the art of life. And revenge? No, I don't waste my energy. I just delete people from my life, from my mind, from my future. Simple. I don't fake love. If for people just to be noticed. I don't say the right things to win points or pretend to be kind so I look good. When I give someone my time, my effort, or my energy, it's because I mean it. Not because I expect anything in return. I'm not the type to keep score. I don't do things so you'll owe me later. I do because I genuinely care. My kindness isn't a trick. What I give comes straight from the heart. No hidden motives. No strings attached. I don't play games with emotions. If I say I've got your back, I mean it. If I say I care, it's because I really do. You don't have to earn my love or prove your worth to receive it. If I choose to show up for you, it's because you matter to me, plain and simple. That's just the kind of person I am. I don't need anything in return. I just want to be there.
Listen, brother, you were shaped by God's own hands. His breath lives in your lungs, his image in your soul. And yet you walk around like you're powerless, like you're just dust. You're not dust, you're divine dust. Heaven remembers your name. There are angels that move when you pray. Archangel Michael himself could level the earth in a heartbeat, and he stands beside you. So don't trade your birthright for comfort. Don't sell your soul for worldly pleasures or moments that rot into nothing. Wake up. You weren't made for pleasure. You were made for purpose, for eternity. Stop crawling when you were built to command legions. A message to my son. Never forget that I love you more than my own breath. Believe in yourself with the same strength I believe in you. Life will try to knock you down. It will test your heart, your courage, your faith. I can't promise to be here for the rest of your life to lift you back up. But what I can promise is that I will love you and protect you for the rest of mine. You are my legacy. You are my greatest honor.
To my son. I closed my eyes for a moment, and suddenly a man stood where a little boy used to be. When I think of you, I see the journey of a little boy, transforming into a strong and wonderful man. You're my source of pride, always. I may not carry you in my arms anymore, but I will always carry you in my heart. You will always be my little boy.
I don't give a fuck about your opinion on me or what I do. I never asked for it. So you can either watch me and take notes or keep talking and look stupid.
What makes a real man glad, you ask? Real men don't have a side piece, a main piece, or a friend he hangs out with when his woman isn't available to you. Real men only need one good woman that he spends his time with, that makes him happy and that he talks to throughout the day. Real men tell other females that he has a woman. Real men don't listen to what others say about his woman. Real men don't have their women running around looking like an idiot. Real men definitely don't have time to look for other women because he's too busy looking for new ways to love his own. Real men do real things, especially when it comes to his woman. Don't be an idiot. Instead, be a man of integrity and honor. Real men prioritize the happiness of their partner above all. They cherish and protect the love they have. Real men don't play games or keep secrets. They are faithful and true to the one they love. Real men understand that trust is the foundation of a strong relationship. They don't let jealousy or temptation lead them astray. Real men are proud to show the world the love they have found. They support and uplift their partner in every way. Real men are not afraid to express their emotions. They communicate openly and honestly with their significant other. So let's strive to be the kind of men who make their women truly glad by being loyal, loving, and committed in every way.
Don't let people think you can't live without them. Remind them there was a time you didn't know them and you were doing just fine without them. Life goes on with or without certain people, and that's okay. You were whole before they came, and you'll still be whole if they leave. Some people act like they're doing you a favor by being in your life. They expect you to depend on them, to chase them, or to beg for their attention. But the truth is, no one is irreplaceable. You've survived losses before and you'll survive them again. If someone walks away, let them go. If they don't value you, don't waste your time trying to prove your worth. The right people will stay because they want to, not because you convince them to. You don't need anyone who makes you feel like you're lucky to have them. Remember, you were happy once without them. You laughed, you dreamed, and you moved forward. You can do it again. Never let anyone make you feel small or powerless. Your strength doesn't come from others. It comes from within.
I love you is what you fucking said, right? But let's cut the crap. You were more full of shit than a clogged toilet after a Taco Bell binge. You didn't love me. You loved the convenience, the comfort, and how I bent over backward to cater to your every fucking whim. You treated the word love like it was a debit card, swiping it to get whatever the hell you wanted without a shred of honesty. Every I love you was just another way to drain my time, my energy, my fucking soul. You bled me fucking dry like an ATM at a strip joint, taking and taking until there was nothing left. And as soon as I stopped giving, you bolted so fast it was like you were fleeing from your own shitty existence because even your own shadow can't stand your fucking pathetic ass. Your love was as worthless as a broken condom promising protection but leaving nothing but a fucking mess. You used the word love to manipulate and control me while you did whatever the fucking hell you wanted. Well, fuck that. I see you for what you truly are. A selfish, manipulative pile of dog shit. I'm done being your emotional ATM. This one goes out to all the narcissistic assholes, backstabbing bastards, self-centered users, and fake fucks. The word of the day is conscience. In case you've fucking forgotten or are just too fucking dumb to grasp it. A conscience is your internal compass. That little voice inside your head that tells you right from wrong. It's what makes you feel fucking guilty when you say or do something shitty to others. It's a crucial part of being a decent fucking human being, and it helps you to avoid being a total sack of shit. So how about you stop fucking dismissing and ignoring this part of your humanity, and you grow the fuck up and get your shit together and start acting like a decent fucking human being for once. I want to take a moment and send out a great big, gigantic fuck you to the people that have used me, the people that faked their love for me, the people who broke their promises to me. So in closing, fuck you. Karma's a bitch, and I gave her your fucking number.
Look here, motherfucker. Don't touch me and I won't touch you. But if you fuck with me, I go from 0 to jail real motherfucking quick.
I'm back in that mode again. No more pointless socializing. No more empty conversations. Nothing but silence and straight hustle.
I don't waste time hating anyone. I'm too busy building myself. Either I care about you or you mean nothing to me. I'm friendly with everyone, but not everyone's my friend. I'll talk, I'll laugh, but that doesn't make us close. I don't do fake love or forced respect. If I'm around, it's because I want to be. I move quiet, focus on my own. No time for drama. I've got goals to hit. People mistake my kindness for weakness, but they learn quick when they cross the line. I've been through enough to know where to place my energy. I've learned not everyone deserves access to me. I protect my peace, stay in my lane, and keep building. You won't catch me chasing approval or trying to prove my worth. I know who I am. If I show up for you, it's real. If I walk away, trust me, it's final. I've got no room for fake vibes or wasted time. My circle is small, and my vision is clear. Let them talk. I'll keep working in silence and let the results speak.
Listen to me carefully. I've lived long enough to see this pattern repeat 1,000 times. The man who makes a woman his purpose loses both the woman and his purpose. And the man who makes his purpose his focus gains both the purpose and the woman. This isn't about ignoring women. This is about having something worth her joining. Do you think she wants to be the center of a man with no center? No. She wants to orbit a man who's a sun, not a satellite. Be the sun. Build the empire. Create the mission. Become the man you'd respect. And when she comes, and she will come, she joins your empire. She doesn't become it. Your mission is your identity. Your woman is your companion on that mission. Never confuse the two, because the moment you do, you lose both. Focus on yourself until the focus is on you. Yes, brotherhood exists, but not the kind most people talk about. Brotherhood ain't just guys hanging out, drinking, or calling each other bro. That's noise. Real brotherhood is rare. It's the man who checks on you without being asked. The one who tells you the truth, even when it stings. The one who shows up, not when it's easy, but when it's ugly. The one who wants nothing from you except to see you win. And you don't need many. 2 real brothers, greater than 20 surface friends. So yeah, brotherhood exists, but you don't start with it. You find your tribe first. And through loyalty, honesty, and time, that tribe becomes your brotherhood. Listen, son, you marry the wrong woman, you don't just lose her. You lose your peace, your money, and your legacy. You're right. Brotherhood is dying. But let me tell you why. Men stop needing each other. Our grandfathers built houses together, fought wars together, survived together. What do you need your friends for now? To like your posts? Brotherhood dies in comfort. You want real brothers? Go where hard things happen. The gym before sunrise. The men training at 5 a.m. aren't there for Instagram. They're there to get better. Men who understand discipline. That's the foundation of brotherhood. It's men building businesses. Join us starting. Work on something that might fail. Men who risk together bond forever. And go where your phone doesn't work. Mountains, workshops, garages, construction sites. Men who suffer, build, and risk together. That's where brotherhood lives. Comfort breeds acquaintances. Struggle breeds brothers. Go where the struggle is. Your brothers are already there. Listen, son, build a